Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Nesta. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Pelé. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gives it back. Ambitious ball here. Ferry attempts a clearance. Nemecha. Neymar. And Nemecha. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's clever. And he gets rid in a hurry. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Nemecha. Nesta. And it's for Marlon. Stam. Zanetti. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's for Marlon. Quarter of an hour played. He's in a good position here. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Oh, super find. Gets the shot away! And that is well cleared. Seedorf. Nemecha. Vermaelen is always looking to break lines. Pinches it off him. That's an imaginative pass. Nemecha. Makaleli. It's Seedorf. Seedorf is fouled. It's Makaleli. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for the far post. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. That is good strength. Not pretty, but it gets the job. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Nesta. Stam. Zanetti. Vermaelen. Nesta. And they've got a throw. Berry. Seedorf. Szoboszlai. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Pelé. Oh, nice touch. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, now he can run away with it. Deftly away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Semenyo.
There they go, hunting again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Azar. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Nemecha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nemecha. Driving through the middle. And the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Vermaelen. Zanetti conjures time and space where few can. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, what about a counter-attack? There's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Zola in acres of space out wide. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Nemecha simply refused to be outdone there. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And it's Neymar. Seedorf. Oh, really cute. It's Pelé! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nesta attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice looking ball. It's out for a goal kick. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pelé. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent hit from there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Vermaelen. And it's Zanetti. Neymar. It's Seedorf. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That's where it came from. Space for him to turn and look. Impressive jump! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 10.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 25. Caicedo. Number 18.
And here's Vieri.
Scores.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Vieri. And it's Vermaelen. Little pass back. Now it's Pelé. And he was alert to it. Stojkovic. Oh, they could break here. He is through here. Makaleli. Scholes, never out of the action for very long.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And no, just off target.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's a searching pass. Sesko! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Neymar. Nemecha.
There will be
Seedorf.
3 minutes at a
Now
time.
it's Pele. Looking for chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Neymar. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Pele. Plenty to aim at here. Makaleli. They'll have to settle for that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And it's been hooked away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neymar gets into a good position. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Bergomi wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Sola! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar, and this is Neymar. Bergomi can clear it away. And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Manchester United have their second corner now. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net.
Real chance! And again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Vermaelen is always scanning the pitch for targets. Seedorf. Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, now big chance! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. Zola. Vermaelen. And it's Seedorf. Zola. And it's Seedorf. Sola. That's tidy. That is good strength. Hangs it. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Foot in. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break, the scoreline 3-1. And so the action is resumed. Zola. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is a promising build-up. Showing good feet. Stood up well to him there. Pullet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And it's Bergomi. That's good play. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bergomi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Nemecha, Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zola. Stam was in no mood for any of that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele, good running, strong and purposeful. Pele aims beyond the defence. Opts to play it back. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Dembele. Messi, chance for a shot! And that's a shot finish!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Portugal cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nesta. And Nemecha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nemecha. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Pele.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
The muscular approach does pay off here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 24.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 14.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Número 19.
And it's Zanetti.
Número 17. Neymar. Está a acontecer uma
Lovely
substituição.
feet. Oh, lovely bit of skill. The ball goes in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So what can they make of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Numecha.
Zanetti.
Can see things others simply cannot. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Passes short and sharp. It's a threatening ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vermaelen.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Can he latch on to this? The ball is bounced loose now. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Esports.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this looks sharp. The Mecha. Messi. Seedorf. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's played through for him. Neymar. And this is Messi. Rummenigge! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Zola. Tries to pass it through. Plays it in low. Birmingham are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nesta. Zola. And it's for Marlon. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That's a sharp pass. Well, they've got it again. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hazard. Messi, and here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nemecha, who's set up one goal so far. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Turan plays it all the way forward. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Nemecha. Pele. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Seedorf. It's an early cross. Towering header! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Nesta. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Nemecha. Played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. That's very neat. That is lovely. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Just a quick
Well,
announcement.
both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So the action resumes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rummenigge. Neymar. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Neymar makes a move down the right. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quality ball. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
In with the challenge. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. That's good running with the ball. And it's Seedorf. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And Mecha passes short and sharp. Knocks it out wide. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira. Neymar. Seedorf. And it's Azar. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's being urged to shoot. Azar with... And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vermaelen. And it's Vermaelen. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And Mecha. Seedorf. And Mecha. This is a promising build-up. And here's Seedorf. Oh, good take in a good area. He's on it. Goes for a shot! Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Zola driving on and making good progress. Shot at goal! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Spain.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. This for 1-0. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar, good, strong midfield running here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Bergkamp. Now it's Neymar. Park Ji-sung. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pele. Solar. He might be in here. He's free. Decent chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Spain are looking to go forward now. Owen. Oh, no joy this time. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Desai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Could be danger here. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tries to get it clear. That is a brilliant interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Bergkamp. And he shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's got away from it. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zanetti. Opts for safety. Seedorf. Romario has a look and plays it forward. Couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Surely he can't miss! And this is Neymar. They've won a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Backward it goes. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And that is a little undercooked. Chiellini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Zola. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Pelé. And it's Neymar. Now the ball's gone astray. This looks promising. And he's found a way, takes a shot!
There will be 3 minutes added
Son.
time.
Vermaelen cuts it out. Nemecha. Now Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Makaleli. Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's half-time. Manchester United have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution.
So right back into the action. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Pelé. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Zola. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff, and he cuts out the supply. Stam. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, important interception. Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zola receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Substitutions taking place.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communicate.
He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nemecha, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Manchester United needed that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Neymar. Messi, and he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Vermaelen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, beautifully dispatched. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Nicely weighted ball, and he's got the beating of his man. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ah, such a clever touch. Hazard. That pass isn't the best. And here's the chance to counter. Manchester United have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. And it's Pedri. Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Vitinha. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Here's Tchouaméni. Great vision. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Newcastle with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's where it came from. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Chance here to counter. Steaming on goal. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Maldini. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, they could be caught out here. Zola. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pelé. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. Vitinha. Hazard. No, it's come to nothing. And he's quick to return it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. In with the challenge. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get it through? Seedorf. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Rui Costa. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Seedorf. Zola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Today's match day programs
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second period is on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Pinches it off him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a searching pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Newcastle clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Seedorf. And it's Chouameni. Now it's Pele. Seedorf. Neymar. Neymar! And that's a tidy finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 54 minutes is...
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball, good take. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 goals, solid goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Newcastle have their second corner now. Towering header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Makelele is offering a right smile there.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Nesta. Zola looking to receive it in space. Zola. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Dembele! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
6, Hazard. Number 15, Rui Costa. Number 19,
It's
Pedri.
not gone well.
Coming on the field,
It's an
number
inviting
23,
looking ball, that.
Messi. Number 5, Nedved. Number 22, Schneider. Number 8, Baggio.
Makalele.
Substitutions taking place.
Vitinha. Tchouaméni with a definite foul there. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, super find. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's a sharp finish. Vitinha. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Seedorf. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Here's Tchouaméni. Plays it through. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Schneider. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Seedorf tidy with his distribution.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And that has left him in a heap. Pass is just off target. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. Messi! Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Algeria.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's a lovely, neat pass. So much time and space here. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Algeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the counter is on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Seedorf has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Great ball. He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Looking for a runner. Neymar has a look up and a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone back. Chance! Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar, shot, chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Real chance! And again! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Ibrahim shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been shifted off it. Chonburi are looking to go forward now. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to... He's having a shot! Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vermaelen cuts it out. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele, and he's got the... It's Pele! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United have their lead. Chance here to counter. Nmecha looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Azar. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Messi. Shevchenko. Oh, such a clever touch. Shoots! It's hit the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. Vermaelen. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half. Now it's Pelé. And he's picked out the run. Nemecha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Seedorf. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pelé. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Seedorf. Zico! It's a loose ball. Zola plays it long. Seedorf. Chonburi appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar. Pelé on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zico. And it's Azar. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Caught offside that time. Seedorf. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Aimed at the far side. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marlon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zico supplying the width on this right hand. It's Zico! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. Seedorf. That's tidy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
And here's Doku.
Number 10.
Oh, that's nice.
Number 9.
And he lines up a cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Number 20.
That is good alertness.
Number 15. Mbappe. Number 8.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away.
Place.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Seedorf. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Now it's Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No way through. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Showing good feet. Nesta goes sliding in.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a...